of Sri Ram Mandir in Ayodhya over 7,000 years ago is deeply rooted in Hindu mythology and legends tracing origin to ancient times. The story of the temple revolves around the figure of Sri Ram, a significant deity in Hinduism, and the epic tale of Ramayana. This narrative, rich with mythological elements and cultural significance, has played a pivotal role in shaping the beliefs and sentiments of millions of Hindus over the centuries. The Sri Ram Mandir finds the mythical root in the Ramayana, an ancient Hindu epic attributed to the sage Valmiki. The Ramayana narrates the life and adventure of Sri Ram. According to Hindu mythology, Lord Rama was born in Ayodhya to King Dasaratha and Queen Kausalya. Ayodhya, the birthplace of Lord Rama, holds profound significance in Hindu tradition. The city is depicted as a symbol of Dharma and the ideal kingdom. The belief that Ayodhya is a divine abode of Lord Rama has been passed down through generations, fostering a deep emotional and spiritual connection for Hindus. The term Janmabhoomi translates to birthplace in Sanskrit, and Ayodhya's Janmabhoomi holds a central place in Ramayana's narrative. Tradition identified the exact spot in Ayodhya where Rama is believed to have been born as the sacred Janmabhoomi. Devotees considered this location to be particularly auspicious, and it became the focal point of a significant historical and religious controversy in later centuries. Over 500 years ago, the controversy revolves around the construction of Babri Mosque in Ayodhya during the Mughal period. According to historical accounts, the mosque was built in the 16th century by Mir Baqi, a commander of the Mughal Emperor Babur. Local Hindu belief, rooted in the Ramayana, asserts that mosque was constructed on the very spot regarded as the birthplace of Lord Rama. The conflicting claims over the Janmabhoomi gave rise to tensions and disputes that persisted over the century. The mosque stood as the symbol of religious and cultural coexistence, but also became a source of contention, especially in modernity. Historical records, accounts from the travelers, and the scholars provide into the evolving narrative surrounding the Janmabhoomi in Ayodhya. English traveler, during his visit to Ayodhya in 1611, recorded ruins but made no mention of a mosque. In the 17th century, the sudden appearance of mosque at the site is suggested by the accounts like Lal Das. The Joseph, visiting Ayodhya in the 18th century, wrote about the demolition of a fortress associated with the Lord Rama and the construction of the mosque in its place. Subsequent visitors, including Francis in 1980, noted the existence of the temple dedicated to Rama that was replaced by the mosque. The controversy surrounded the of auspicious on the Babri Mosque, with claims that they were added much later, raising questions about the mosque's actual historical connection with Babur's era. The dispute over the historical veracity of these claims added complexity of the Janmabhoomi siege. On December 6, 1992, the culmination of Ram Janmabhoomi movement came, when a large gathering of Karsevaks, that means volunteers, organized by the BHP and the Bharatiya Janata Party, covered at the disputed site in Ayodhya. The situation escalated, leading to the violent demolition of the Babri Mosque. The demolition of the mosque had far-reaching consequences, sparking inter-communal riots and tension between India's Hindu and Muslim communities. The incident also had repercussions beyond India's borders, with reports of attacks on Hindu temples in Pakistan and Bangladesh. This issue made to head to the court. In the aftermath of the Babri Masjid demolition, legal battles ensued over the ownership and status of the disputed site. Various title disputes and legal proceedings unfolded, with multiple parties stacking claims to the land. The case reached its pinnacle with the Supreme Court of India delivering a landmark verdict on November 9, 2019. The court ruled in favor of the construction of a Ram temple at the Janmabhoomi site, while also directing the allocation of a separate piece of land in Ayodhya for the.
Following the Supreme Court verdict, the Indian government formed the Sri Ram Janmabhoomi Tirth Kshetra, a trust entrusted with overseeing the construction of the Ram temple. The trust, consisting of prominent members, was given the responsibility of fundraising, planning, and executing the construction. The construction of the Ram temple officially commenced in March 2020 with the foundation stone laying ceremony conducted by Prime Minister Narendra Modi on August 5, 2020. The event marked a significant moment in the cultural and religious history of Ayodhya and India as a whole. After the SC verdict, Prime Minister Narendra Modi performed the Bhumi Pujan ceremony on August 5, 2020 and laid the foundation stone of the temple. There will be two idols of Lord Rama. One will be the actual idol found in 1949 and has been in the tent for decades. The other will be a huge statue which will be visible for a long distance, says Jagadish Afli, project manager of the Ram Mandir construction work. The grand structure is being built to have a lifespan of over 1,000 years. Each material which is being used, each design and drawing that is being used is done in IIT Chennai. They are the initiators that is then tested by L&T and TCE. Finally, we have given the stability test for this agenda of 1,000 years to the Central Research Building Institute. The CRBI has tested the entire load that will come onto the structure through simulations. Spanning 54,700 square feet, the temple area covers nearly 2.7 acres of land. The entire Ram Mandir complex would be spread over nearly 70 acres. The superstructure of the Ram Mandir will be made of carved Rajasthan Bansi Paharpur stone, the rare pink marble stone, world renowned for its beauty and strength. It will require a total of 4 lakh square feet of stone. The temple is designed by Chief Architect Chandrakant Bai Sompura, whose grandfather Prabhakarji Sompura has designed the Somanath temple, along with his son Ashish Sompura. The 79-year-old architect was appointed in 1992. Sompura mentioned the Ram Mandir is being built in the Nagara style following the principles of Vastu Shastra. The entrance on the east would be built in the Gopuram style, which represent the temple of the south. The walls of the temple would display artworks depicting the life of Lord Rama.